Hi friends, welcome to the new video Widget to Learn. Here we introduce the effective and the easiest method to solve the activities. Today, let us discuss the activities of the echoing green. The first one is in page number 22, alliteration. Before going to the text, listen this. കളകളമിളകുമൊരരുവിയിൽ അലകളിൽ ഒരു കുളിരൊരു പുളകം കരളിനു മലരിതളുതിരും ഒരളികുലമിടകിയ ചുരുളകം then ഉരിയ മുതിര ഉരുളിയിലിട്ടാൽ മുതിര ഉരുളുമോ ഉരുളി ഉരുളുമോ. See, my dear friends, all of us know very well that these two are tongue twisters in Malayalam, right? Actually, what is special in it? In the first one, the sound letter la repeats again and again, right? Whereas in the second case, it is ra. Am I right? If so, let us listen this. Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter, so Betty bought some more butter to make the bitter butter better. In this case, the sound of the letter B repeats, right? All these cases, a particular sound used at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words. They are called alliteration. Actually, it's a literacy device that repeats a speech sound in a sequence of words that are close to each other. Let me share a poem which is written by Robert Frost. When I see birches bent to left and right across the lines of straighter dark trees, I like to think some boy's been swinging them, but swinging doesn't bend them down to stay. I'm sure you could identify the repeating sounds of the letters in this poem also, right? If you refer the poems of world famous poets, definitely you can find such a type of devices in the poem. Okay, and what is the function of these devices? Actually, what does it do in a poem? What's your opinion? ഒരു കാര്യം പ്രധാനമാണ് ശരിക്കും അല്ലേ, ഈ കവിതകളിൽ ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ള പ്രയോഗങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാകുമ്പോൾ തീർച്ചയായും അത് അതിൻ്റെ ആലാപന ശൈലിയെ നമുക്ക് കൂടുതൽ ആസ്വാദികരമാക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ള ഒരു കാര്യം. രണ്ടാമത്തത്, ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി വി ക്യാൻ സേ ഇറ്റ് ഗിവ്സ് എ സ്പെഷ്യൽ ബ്യൂട്ടി ടു ദ പോയം, റൈറ്റ്? So it is a time to listen the first activity now. Okay, this is the first stanza of the poem, The Echoing Green. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. Merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bell's cheerful sound, while our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. See, my dear children, now it's clear. In line 6, sound of the letter B is repeated, means the birds of the bush. And in line 9, the sounds of the letter S is repeated, that is, while our sports shall be seen. Now you can easily attend a task in page number 23, right? Now let's move to the second activity. Here it has given the second stanza of our poem, The Echoing Green, right? Before going to the lines of the poems, let me have your attention to the world famous rhyme. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Listen the last word of the first line, what it is. Yes, star. Let us listen the second one of the same. Yes, it's R. Then what about the third? It is high. And that's a fourth is sky, right? So star, R, high, sky, right? Do you feel anything while pronouncing that? The ending sounds are same, no? They are rhyming words, okay? Like alliteration, these are also another attractive literary device in a poem, okay? Here are some other examples. So what are rhymes or rhyming words? The rhyming words are, or the rhymes are, the use of words in a poem that have the same sound or sounds, especially at the end of lines, are called rhymes or rhyming words. Okay? Poets are applying this tool in the poems in different patterns. So we will learn the rhyming patterns in our upcoming units. Okay? So it's the right time to move on to our second activity. Listen here. The second stanza of the poem, The Coin Green, is given here. See the given questions below that second stanza. The two words hair and care end with the same sound. They are rhyming words. We already learned it, right? So identify the other rhyming words and circle them. That is a question for you. And definitely, it's very easy to find out. Oak and fork, play and say, joys and boys, seen and green. Right? Okay, my dear children. Let's move on to our third activity. Okay. Ooh, just a minute. Let me get your attention. Here I have 5 wonderful Malayalam film songs.
തൊട്ടു തൊട്ടു നിന്ന് മുട്ടി മുട്ടി വന്ന് മുത്തമിട്ടതാരാണ്? പൂക്കൾ, പനിനീർ പൂക്കൾ, നീയും കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ? കുയിലിന്റെ മണിനാദം കേട്ടു, കാട്ടിൽ കുതിര കുളമ്പടി കേട്ടു, കസ്തൂരി മണക്കുന്നല്ലോ കാറ്റേ നീ വരുമ്പോൾ, അയല പൊരിച്ചതുണ്ട്, കരിമീൻ വറുത്തതുണ്ട്, കൊടമ്പുളിയിട്ട് വച്ച നല്ല ചെമ്മീൻ കറിയുണ്ട്.
I hope all of you enjoyed the songs. And come to the point. See, why did I included these all songs? Means the Malayalam songs within our English class. Let's go through the songs once again. The first one is Tottu Tottu Ninnu Mutti Mutti Vannu. Right? By these lines, the poet is able to create an imagery of touch in the listener's mind. Right? Means tactile imagery. Okay? Listen the second one. Pookal Paninir Pookal. No doubt, it's able to create an imagery of visual, right? Then listen the third one. It says Kuyilinde Maninadam Ketu. So from that we get the auditory image, right? With the next one, the poet appeals to the reader's sense of the smell. വരികളൊന്ന് ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചു നോക്കൂ. കസ്തൂരി മണക്കുന്നല്ലോ കാറ്റേ നീ വരുമ്പോൾ. And the last one is very interesting. That is, അയല പൊരിച്ചതുണ്ട്, കരിമീൻ വറുത്തതുണ്ട്. By this, the poet appeals to the sense of reader's taste, right? Means gustatory imagery. Okay. Among the 5 imageries in our unit, we have to discuss only about visual images. So third activity is related with the visual images. Now you please go through the stanza which we have got there. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bells' cheerful sound, while our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. I'm sure now itself you have noted down the visual imagery, right? So the sun does arise and make happy the skies. Then what? The skylark and the thrush, the birds of the bush, and while our sports shall be seen on the echoing green, right? So listen the imagery detailedly, listen the class once again, and after that one read maximum poems and try to find out different imageries. Okay, thank you, my dear children. Thank you very much.